the most priceless and most intricate works of art we have ever known, created as a physical manifestation of paradise. Yet all of this is like a speck of dust within the infinite universe, so fragile, so easily damaged and swept away. Perhaps if we truly learn to love this planet instead of accepting its destruction, we might spiritually progress forward and not backward. If we can learn to respect and cherish creation, then one shows gratitude towards whoever created it.
Welcome back, I'm Andy Radford and this is the Edge's Thursday show coming from the Edge's UK studio. And we'll quickly now go to Edge Correspondent C.M. Leslie's second report on the Monsanto Corporation.
Keeping an eye on the Monsanto cartel, and as everyone knows, I've been keeping an eye on Monsanto for quite some time. Increasingly, organic gardeners, farmers, seed companies, and those people dedicated to preserving heirloom seed are well aware of the Monsanto Corporation. Monsanto, if allowed to continue, will cause the destruction of this planet's ecology and the starvation of everyone on it. They will accomplish this single-handedly and with the approval of the genocidal powers that be who are in control. The point of all this genetically modified seed is that the seed do not reproduce their own kind anymore. The GMO seed is sterile, which means you will have to go back and buy their new seeds each year at whatever price they decide upon. Humanity will slowly starve if they cannot afford these prices, while the rich man on the hill can, and he will continue to pay whatever price he needs to in order to feed his family. Monsanto will just continue to rape whomever will pay the highest price. Food, dairy, and seed modification is all about corporate greed. In the near future, we will all be dependent upon Monsanto for food, whether it be through the small farmer or the huge agribusiness. Monsanto will be the only game around, so to speak, and will continue to play this game with humanity as the winning hand. Basically, what Monsanto is doing is destroying the food supply. Not merely content to control the U.S. seed supply, the corporation has now reached its deadly tentacles across the border to Mexico. The pure seed corn that Mexico has grown for hundreds of years on fertile soil is being wiped out as I speak. By whom? Monsanto, of course. How, you may ask, is this being accomplished? With genetically modified seed. Once the pure strain is wiped out, there will be no going back. The Roundup Ready GMO seed will contaminate all crops. Any farmer that has crops in close proximity to a Monsanto crop will be contaminated with Roundup and die. Therefore, the farmer will be forced to buy Monsanto's fertilizer, seed, and chemicals if they wish to grow crops. Monsanto represents toxic waste in many ways. What can we as a consumer do? It's time to rebel against this monstrous company and its total disregard for human health and safety. Petition the FDA. Send letters of complaint to major food companies that use GMO products. Demand an accountability. Write your congressmen and senators. Take a stand now. It's going to take all of us to make a difference. This planet does not belong to Monsanto, and we need to tell them very clearly that it does not. Speak up, people, before it is too late for us. I firmly believe, as an organic gardener, an instructor of horticulture, and a consumer, that the ultimate goal of the GMO is mass genocide of the world's population by starvation. The ancient Roman Empire knew full well the power of food when conquering cities. They merely withheld it and therefore brought their enemies to their knees. For starvation is slow and painful. It recognizes no rank, no skin color, and no bloodline. Starvation will not only take place in third world countries, the United States, Canada, and Mexico will become victims as well of Monsanto. I hope this message reaches the ears and hearts of many today, for Monsanto's fortune will be dependent on our misfortune. I close with a quote from Martin Luther King Jr., a man I greatly admired for his stand on doing the right thing, regardless of what people thought of him. We must learn to live together first as brothers and sisters, or perish together as fools. Thank you for listening. Good day.
Thursdays on the Edge.
I've walked upon your green paths astride the morning dew. I've seen the early mist rise over the distant hills. I've felt the rain touch my face from your greying skies, like the gentle tears that fall, oh, from a sad child's eyes. I've climbed upon the highest hill astride the rocky land, and I've felt your spirit guided in some natural plan. I've felt your love pour from the crystal stream, like the gentle arms that caress, a symbol of all that is free. I've walked within your wooded glades upon the fallen leaves, and I've watched the birds fly, drifting upon a gentle breeze. I've felt the wind sigh within your greying skies, like the gentle sounds that fall, oh, when a sad child cries. And it always saddens me to see your mountains crashing down at the mercy of man's machine and the one who throws his money around. Please come and see what I see. Come and walk alone through the pine-scented forests and walkways and the mountains I call home. Come and know what I know, and then you might understand the soft calling of the river, the gentle touch of the land. Come and feel what I feel. Do not be detached from this world. Deceit has become an icon, and anger a spoken word. Come and feel it in the wild wood, then I'm sure you'll understand. A simple whisper of a calling that flows through nature's land. I can see everything so clearly now. I'm sat upon this plateau of truth. It's as like I'm a hawk on high, or I'm standing where others have stood. A cloak of lies rises like a mist from confusion's veil, where everything I've done in the past has led me to this trail. I can see a curse upon the earth. They have veiled it in our dreams. It's like an angel of death running through our souls. It creeps around unseen, and the innocent child falls to the ground like grass against the wind, hidden from view in shadow's light. They are never seen again. I stand in this place of charms. A mild spring wind brushes the branches. Bark and wood surrender their rigidity as willow, birch and hazel rock to and fro. The river rushes in a mild, unceasing roar, almost as if singing the wind's song, and high upon a thermal soars a lord of birds, a master of air, a craftsman of the sky. There are eagles here. Peace, unadulterated serenity, yet beyond the paradise there grows a foreboding, It creeps, it permeates the space between all things. It is unseen but felt.